Okay, Turkish get up. Quite literally outside of squatting, deadlifting, and pressing, if my mum is training at your gym, the only other movement I want her to have capacity in is the Turkish get up. Why? Because I know she can get up off the ground without any assistance. So like burpees and Turkish get-ups, you're teaching people how to get up off the floor, and that is quite literally guaranteeing independent living. That's guaranteeing a quality of life that if she can continually do Turkish get-ups and burpees, she can live alone. And I'm happy with that. That's my goal for every single client that I work with. So, teaching the Turkish get-up. Very wise to start with something very light. So for example, don't start with a 16 kilo kettlebell. That's not something people really need to touch, especially the big guys who want to go and grab the heaviest freaking bell and can't hold their arms straight up over their head, okay? So your footy players, your big bench pressers, get them something light, please. Starting on the ground, you guys will have that kettlebell next to you. Whichever side your kettlebell's on, that knee is going to be up. Okay, with two hands pressing it up, the bell is on the back of the forearm. From here, the knuckles should be pointing more towards the ceiling with the bell handle in the heel of my hand. I'm not letting my knuckles roll and rock back. I want to find a neutral position with the wrist, meaning knuckles are up and I'm supporting that bell directly over my forearm. The other hand is out to the side. So we begin by pressing into the foot and pushing onto your elbow. So it requires a bit of a sit up, then pressing onto the hand. So from here, make sure there's space for your front leg to slide back. You gotta have some good distance before you get your hips up. Okay, when you're in this position, you are going to have to slide that front foot all the way back. And the only way to do that is to get your hips way up off the ground and pull your knee to the floor. From here, stand all the way up and get ready to reverse it. Knee goes back to the ground. Notice that when I kneel down, I'm not close to that front foot, okay? It's very tempting to get here, don't get there. You need to be in a proper lunge because you need to have the room to get your front or your back foot into the front position. Hand goes down, slide that back foot through, bums on the floor, elbows on the floor, lower down, back to your starting point.